Mama June trying to cash her granddaughter's grief. Make her join the show? Anna Cardwell left the world and her two daughters in December. The entire family has been grieving the loss of their family member. Mama June took temporary custody of Anna's older daughter, Caitlin, as her father had not been in touch with them. Meanwhile, Kylie has been living with her father and Anna's ex Michael Cardwell. However, Michael filed a suit to take permanent custody of Caitlin as well. He stated that he had a very good relationship with her for years. Moreover, Anna's ex was doubtful if Mama June would take care of the little girl. Shockingly, none of the fans want the two girls to live with Shannon. They feel that the TLC star would make their life miserable as she did to her daughters. Now fans fear that she would use her granddaughter to earn money. Mama June. Will June make Caitlin join the show? Fans have been constantly worrying about the future of Anna's daughter since her passing. Shannon has temporary custody of Caitlin, while Kylie lives with her real dad. Anna's ex Michael still wishes to fight for Caitlin's custody as he knows about June's history with the kids. Mama June fans have been guessing why June is so interested in keeping Anna's daughter with her. Viewers felt that she might be planning to make money from her granddaughter's grief. Recently, a fan started a Reddit thread to discuss if June would make Caitlin join the show. The OP asked, "How many think and are more interested in getting custody of Caitlin to have her on the show as other income for them?" Mama June fans wanted to believe that Shannon was only trying to redeem herself from how she raised her kids. But the fan is confused if the TLC star has ulterior motives. Now the OP is waiting to see if Caitlin will be filmed more on the show in the future. Further, the user was unaware if the rules of their state allow minors to work and let the parents get the money. Several fans agreed with the OP and felt the same way. One fan wrote, "It's all about the money and probably the show. If June really cared about Caitlin, she'd want the best for her." Meanwhile, the others felt that Anna should have made better plans for her kids. Mama June. June exposes the truth of Anna's ex in court. Mama June fans are well aware of her greediness. They have seen how she used her kids' money to blow on drugs. Hence, they have been hoping for Anna's ex Michael to get Caitlin's custody. But it turns out that the latter is also not safe for the little girl. Recently, June exposed the truth about Cardwell in a recent court hearing. As per sources, June alleged that Anna's ex physically abused her and Caitlin. The reality TV celeb stated, during his marriage to Anna, Michael frequently physically abused Anna and the child. Hence, she requested the court to dismiss Michael's plea as it wouldn't be in Caitlin's best interest. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers to know more about June, her custody battle with Michael and other Mama June news. The Shannon family has never been far from controversy, but this time, Mama June Shannon is facing accusations that have fans more outraged than ever. As the Mama June Family Crisis series continues to pull in viewers hungry for real-life drama, a troubling new storyline is unfolding behind the scenes. Insiders and fans alike are speculating that Mama June may be exploiting her grieving granddaughter, Caitlin, in a calculated attempt to revive her brand and boost ratings. Ever since the tragic passing of June's eldest daughter, Anna Chickadee Cardwell, from cancer in late 2023, young Caitlin has been caught in an emotional storm. The child, now living in a fragile state of mourning, is being shuffled between relatives. But viewers are beginning to notice something else. Caitlin is suddenly appearing more and more in the family's reality show, despite her heartbreaking loss. Now, the question no one wants to ask is being whispered aloud across social media. Is Mama June trying to cash in on her granddaughter's grief by pushing her into the spotlight? And if so, how far is she willing to go to keep the cameras rolling? Caitlin's appearance increases, and so does fan suspicion. At first, it seemed innocent. Caitlin, dressed modestly, appeared briefly in a few episodes, usually in the background, often silent. She would be shown coloring at the kitchen table or sitting on Pumpkin's couch while the adults argued. Her presence felt natural, even necessary, as the family processed Anna's death together. But then something shifted. In more recent episodes, Caitlin has been shown in staged interviews, offering sweet yet sorrowful commentary about life after her mom. In one emotional moment, she mentioned how she missed Anna's laughter. The scene was intercut with a dramatic musical score and close-up camera shots meant to pull at viewers' heartstrings. Fans accused June of prioritizing fame over family. It wasn't long before hashtags like hashtag Let Caitlyn Heal and hashtag Shame Me on June started trending. Fans flooded Mama June's Instagram with comments ranging from concerned to furious. Some accused her of using Caitlyn's trauma as a storyline to keep herself relevant. Others pointed to June's long and complicated history with parenting, addiction, and publicity stunts as proof that she sees her family as tools, not individuals. These weren't isolated opinions. Thousands of similar sentiments echoed across fan forums and Reddit threads, with many asking the network to remove Caitlyn from filming altogether. Insiders claim June is pushing for a Caitlyn-centered arc. According to production insiders, June has been quietly pushing the show's producers to focus more on Caitlyn's journey without Anna. One anonymous crew member shared that June pitched several storyline ideas involving Caitlyn adjusting to life without her mother, including scenes at school, therapy appointments, and even bonding moments with June herself. The insider described a recent production meeting where June allegedly said, "This could be powerful TV if we do it right." To some, this might sound like a mother trying to keep her granddaughter's memory alive. But to others, it's a dark reminder of the way June has leveraged pain and chaos for fame in the past. Many remember how quickly she spiraled into drug addiction after finding fame, dragging her children through the mud as they pleaded with her to get clean, all while the cameras kept rolling. Now, with Caitlyn's innocence at stake, those old wounds are being reopened. Pumpkin reportedly furious behind the scenes. One person who is not staying silent behind closed doors is Lauren Pumpkin Aferd, June's daughter and Caitlyn's primary caregiver. Pumpkin, who took custody of Alana when June spiraled, has long acted as the backbone of the family. And sources say she is furious about June's attempts to force Caitlyn into the show's spotlight. According to an insider, Pumpkin was livid when she saw early cuts of episodes featuring Caitlyn's tearful interviews. She allegedly confronted producers and demanded that certain scenes be removed. Pumpkin feels like Caitlyn has already lost so much, the source shared. She wants to protect her from the very system that damaged her and Alana growing up. She doesn't want Caitlyn to be another reality TV cautionary tale. Despite Pumpkin's objections, it appears June has pushed forward anyway, leveraging her contract and her long-standing relationship with the network to get her way. Caitlyn's well-being now a public concern. The central issue at play is Caitlyn's emotional well-being. Viewers, child psychologists, and even advocacy groups have expressed concern about the impact that continued filming might have on a child who's barely had time to process her mother's death. Some organizations have gone as far as filing complaints with WeTV, suggesting the network might be violating ethical boundaries by filming Caitlyn without her being able to fully consent or understand the implications of her presence on a national show. Children in grief need space, not scripts, one child advocacy rep stated. Filming their reactions, their tears, their confusion. It's not just inappropriate, it's potentially traumatizing. June's silence speaks volumes. Mama June, known for being outspoken on social media, has gone suspiciously quiet since the backlash erupted. No statements, no posts addressing the rumors, just a stream of selfies and generic promotional posts for the show. To critics, her silence is damning. It paints the picture of someone trying to ride out the storm while hoping the ratings justify the damage. Some speculate that June may be under contract not to speak about specific production decisions, but others believe she's deliberately choosing not to address the accusations, perhaps because she knows deep down they might have some truth. A legacy repeating itself. For longtime fans, this controversy feels like déjà vu. It wasn't so long ago that Alana, then just 6 years old, was dancing for cameras, hyped up on go-go juice, and saying phrases producers knew would go viral. She, too, was thrust into fame without understanding what she was giving up. Now history appears to be repeating itself, but with even higher emotional stakes. Alana, for all the damage she endured, at least had her mother during those early years. Caitlyn does not. The question everyone's asking, will Caitlyn be okay? No one knows for sure what will happen next. Some sources claim Caitlin's appearances will be scaled back in upcoming episodes. Others insist Mama June is already planning a healing journey arc where the two bond on camera over shared loss and family legacy.